Welcome to our online digital speech day for 2020 here at Harrow Bangkok. You know, last year's speech day was the highlight of my first year as headmaster of this great school, closely followed, of course, by the wonderful house shout in the afternoon. This year's is going to be slightly different. It's a socially distanced celebration of our students' excellence, but we're going to make it a good one nonetheless. There are two quotations from two novels that I've chosen to give structure to my speech. The first is taken from Charles Dickens' A Tale of Two Cities. It's the famous opening lines. It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. And the second is from Frank Herbert's famous science fiction novel Dune. Fear is the mind killer. Well, the year certainly began well. The first 6 months saw excellent academic progress in classrooms across the school, from early years to pre-prep to prep to SR5, and of course in the sixth form too. And outside of the classroom, excellent progress made in our leadership and service curriculum. Our new staff settled well here into their life in Thailand. We began introducing our high performance learning, a philosophy fit for the 21st century, for preparing Harrovians here in school and also for life beyond our gates when they leave us. We had superb house camps in the upper school. We had a plethora of sporting and musical opportunities and achievements. And there was perhaps the highlight of that first term, the magnificent Harrow Fair, with all those super performances by our students throughout the day. And I'd like to say a thank you particularly to the Friends of Harrow, whose hard work and dedication led to a great day for all. It was so good to see the campus full and busy, and to see so much joy and enjoyment on the day. It's a good day too. It raises money for many good causes. Some of the monies raised go to support our local community with charitable donations. So those first 6 months of the year were certainly the best of times. But in January, news of a new virus emerged and things changed pretty rapidly. The second half of the year was rather different from what we'd hoped for and indeed been planning for and expecting. By early February, we cancelled overseas expeditions and we'd withdrawn from Foberseer and CSAC sports events. And by March, the school was closed and we had moved into online learning, with social distancing the new norm. The second quotation, taken from Frank Herbert's book, is "Fear is the mind killer." And I do believe that we've done a pretty good job as a school in terms of crisis management planning. I don't think we got everything right, but I do think by working very closely with our parents and listening to our parents, we made good decisions and we've looked after the health and safety of everybody here on the campus. So whilst the second half of the year has been different, and the times have been different to what we hoped for, here in Thailand, they certainly haven't been the worst of times. So it's the 8th of June as we're filming this headmaster's speech. We're into our third month now of online learning, and we're not certain as to whether we'll be able to return to school before the end of this academic year, or whether that will be at the start of the next academic year. It's had a big impact on all of our students, but perhaps especially so for those in the examination years, 11, 12 and 13. Nevertheless, we're confident of a great set of results this summer. A boarding education provides a home from home, and we look forward to welcoming our boarders back shortly to campus too. To our Year 13s who are shortly about to graduate, I wish you all the best for the future. You're soon to become alumni of Harrow Bangkok. One of the huge advantages of attending schools such as ours is that you have friends and connections for life. It's about to become your Hotel California moment, as I say every year to soon-to-be alumni. You're shortly to check out from Harrow Bangkok, but you never ever leave a community such as ours. You'll always be welcome back. I'd like to thank our staff this year for their patience, for their hard work, for giving the very best to the students throughout the whole year, and to say thank you to staff who are soon to leave us as well for their service to Harrow Bangkok over the past years. So even as we've been socially distancing, I feel that we've grown together as a community. There have been some truly significant charitable works undertaken by our students, our staff and our parents. Thank you very much for them as we live up to our mission to produce leaders for a better world. And I have a strong sense of optimism for the year ahead. I'm going to finish by paraphrasing the words of one of our famous old Harrovians, Sir Winston Churchill. We look forward to the joy of returning to campus, to seeing our students shine again. We look forward to watching them as they make memories which will last a lifetime. You know, our students cheer and enlighten us with their very presence. We will meet again soon. Stet Fortuna Domus.